Hello and welcome to your tarot of the week or card for the week, especially the week ahead. And today we're going to be using one of my oracle cards, which is the 12 Keys to Illumination, A Soul's Journey. So these cards were developed from one of my courses, which explores the 12 chakra system. So there are 12 crystals, 12 chakras, 12 planets, and 12 illuminations. So they're quite an in-depth pack. And at a recent expo here in Christchurch, New Zealand, I actually sold lots of packs, which was really interesting to me because it felt that the people were purchasing the packs were actually really ready to start doing that self-healing work, which, yeah, it was really lovely to see that people taking responsibility and owning themselves. So interesting times. So the card I've picked today is linked to the third eye chakra, and it is an amethyst. This is actually a picture of an amethyst that I inherited from my grandfather. So I've had it a very, very long time. And it's Scottish amethyst and it is a granite backed, so it's not volcanic backed. So it's just a really precious part um, of my history and my history with my grandfather, actually. So, Amethyst, what is this card telling you? We're coming to the end of October. In that last week in October, there's this changing of the seasons, be it in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere. The veils are quite thin. We have Halloween coming up. So, again, that veil between what's real and unreal becomes quite thin. So we need to be really aware of our intuitive skills, which is what Amethyst does. It helps us develop our psychic skills. So I'm just going to read out the message on the back of the card and then we'll explore the card itself. So, Amethyst is a powerful healer and it lifts the mood and aids deep relaxation. This crystal will open up your third eye and lift the veils that block your psychic development. Amethyst helps you make the right decisions by strengthening focus, common sense, along with spiritual insights to bring situations to the right conclusion. I think if we explore the card itself, obviously it is just a picture of a crystal, of course it is. But the crystal itself has light and dark facets to it. And that's where we are in our mindscape. We have light and dark. We have that angel and that devil on our shoulder that constantly speaks to us. And that's our challenge. Our challenge is to listen in a more focused way, coming into that balanced approach. So coming into the middle of our physicality and sort of being in balance with the decisions that we're going to make. Remember, when we're pushed to make really quick decisions, we can be forced down a path which can take quite some time to come off of. So we have to really think about how that occurs and when we're ready to make those decisions. So the card is, has this crystal, is in a pyramid-like shape. So everything comes up into that focal point, up into the crown. We have the light and dark facets of the crystal itself. And then we have elements of light and dark around, almost like mystical rays, if you will, moving out from the card. It's almost like the crystal's been dropped onto this vibrant energy and it's just gone splash. You know, it's got that splash energy to it. I want you to really think about Amethyst in terms of where you are right now. We're coming into that final period of the year and we're really tired. Is the word. I couldn't even think of that word because I'm tired. So we're really tired. We've sort of come through a hectic time and we're bombarded by the worries and the woes of the world that's going on at the moment. There is mammoth change occurring globally. Mammoth, not just slight changes, mammoth changes. And while we have some countries embattled, embittered, in conflict with each other, we have the other spectrum of humanity where we're exploring what lies beyond this planet Earth. And we have to think, well, is that a good decision? What are we looking for? Can we create something better, or should we actually be focusing on how to create a better planet that we are living in? And we can start that with ourselves. What is the best version of yourself that you can create? That's always my process. I think for myself, always trying to become the best version of myself. Amethyst will definitely help you, I think, quiet that inner critic. It's really, really easy for us to trapped in our own thoughts and to criticize everything that we do, if you will, without necessarily enjoying what positive aspects we can bring to other people, what we share. And I think it's really interesting where the conversations that I've been having with clients this month in particular, it has been about their shortcomings, and yet opportunities are being offered to them. So people outside them see the best parts of them, but we find that difficult. I think with the third eye, it's really important to visualize where you're going. So you have to create a vision, whether it be a simple mantra, whether it be an actual vision board, cut out pictures. Because I think once you have a vision of where you're going, then it's easier to find a path towards that. I think amethyst is a really interesting crystal, and we've had this as a birthstone. I think it was January's birthstone, and here we are in October when we're just a little bit tired, flagging a little bit. We're probably at that stage of, oh, I can't wait for Christmas to be over already, and haven't had the Christmas tunes on the radio yet. So we haven't come to that part where we just get a little bit over everything. But take time, take the opportunity, I think, to really invest in what is best for you, what is the best version of you, and congratulate yourself. Just tell yourself what you're good at and just allow that vibration to shine through. It's a really interesting card, but try not to get too trapped into the dark facets of the amethyst that we see here. So I hope you've found that helpful. As always, I do love your feedback on the weekly tarot cards, and hopefully we'll see you next week as we journey through November and see what cards we have pulled for you there. Until the next time, bye for now.